Hey everyone, how's the start of your week going? Damiani here. I'm gonna do a really fast, quick glimpse at the Switch version of Rime. Um, I had hoped that the port report video would be done by now. Um, uh, yeah, hi to you, Tifa. Chat says hi. It's being worked on. It's really short. Hopefully, it's done today. The goal was to have it up like by embargo, which was at noon today. But yeah, figured why not just try and just stream a bit. I can get through the first world in the hours, so you can take a look at that. So won't go beyond that if you haven't played it yet. And yeah, let's get started. Other than that, I actually feel pretty sick. I feel like maybe the thing that's been going around the allies that they've been joking about might have actually finally caught up to me or something. But let's jump in. Hey everyone, I am actually here. There we go. Alright. Let's we'll start with a new account, so we'll go with Nooked. Hey. Are you sitting on top of a pizza box? I don't know where that pizza box came from. It's not mine, but you're sitting on it. Yeah? Is it comfy? That must be the nicest pizza box if you're that happy on it. So for those who don't know, we originally reviewed this. I think the review came out in June. The game came out in May. Things were a little hectic with like E3 and stuff, so it came out a little after that. I like the game. I really like the game. I played it on PS4 Pro, and I really didn't have many issues with it performance-wise. So that was the big question coming into this version. There's been like talk. There were some videos apparently that leaked that apparently got taken down because none of the other allies ever saw them, but like they were linked to several times in threads on Reset Error. Maybe it was Gaff before Gaff went down. I forget. That were like showing how bad the game was running and stuff. So I don't know if this is too loud actually. Tune it down a little bit. So I will say one thing. I think this game was stealth patched before release at some point, because when I was originally playing through it when we got it, and I had witnesses who saw it, the game looked like it was a train wreck. But 2 days later, I went to do some more capture for it, and it seemed like most of the crazy bad things I was seeing were gone somehow. I don't know. The problems I saw were both on handheld and docked mode, so I'm not gonna blame it on like the dock or something was weird. So anyway, why does it have to continue? Oh, I could have just done a new game. Yeah. But anyway, this is it. This is the actual game. You'll be able to get it in like 5 hours. I'm assuming it's available digitally at 9 p.m. Pacific. This comes out tomorrow, right? So, this is the game, as is. The embargo was noon today. It lifted at noon. So far, I've only seen one video. There's a 7-minute video that basically says the port of Nintendo Life. That says the port's a disaster, pretty much. So, here we go. This is running on the official Nintendo dock, by the way. I have the Nyko one, I'm not using it right now. It's also good to keep in mind, Tantalus Media handled this port. They did Sonic Mania for Switch. I think it was the only version it didn't run at 60. And they did Twilight Princess HD, which was like a quick job. It looked like they just took the game and made it run in 720. The Nyko dock, I liked it so far, except yesterday when I was doing Skyrim capture, it would only output at 480 for some reason. I don't know what was going on, so I had to switch back to the Nintendo dock. I couldn't troubleshoot it. But let's begin. And I've played this before, so I know what to do, so... Don't take any indication of the game's challenge or difficulty based on that. So, and the port report that will come out, I call it the shadows in this version. There's this weird flicker that's always going on with a lot of the shadows in this one that I didn't see in the PS4 version. There's one later that, like, was... There's one instance where it's, like, really, like... Yeah, you can kind of see it here. I don't know how it's showing up on the stream. Like, the edges of it just do this weird thing. It's, like, consistent. It's not just one place. Does the frame dip when I move the camera? I will do it up. I'll do it right now. This is a tight, closed area, though, at the moment, so let me go to a wider area. So, what I noticed is that when any... Here, look at the shadow thing. It's doing it right now. Like, look at that. Yeah. What I noticed is when any major change was happening in the environment, like a transitional thing, the game just, like, falls apart for a second. Yeah, so, like... Stop it, Tifa. Behave. So, yeah, I'll run through here. It's a pretty large area. The way I can tell frame rate and performance is inconsistent, like it's not locked when it's below 30. I actually start to, like... I have a problem with first-person shooter games because of motion stuff. Well, sub 30 frame stuff, when it just varies and is consistent, gives me headaches. Like, I have to stop playing for a while. Okay. Tifa wants water. Hang on. Here you go. It's done here. Let me take one last sip before you... knock it over and ravage it. There you go. If you want me to move my camera to a different position, just let me know, because it's pretty much HUD-less. Like, right up here is going to be a part where I noticed the frame dip pretty consistently. I played through the first two worlds... like at least twice. I think this maybe 3 times. First roll definitely 3 times, just to see if it's consistent. Yeah, here it goes. There it is. This does it there every single time, and then right here, yeah. There's just like these bottleneck spots. The bridge also is sometimes. This one's sometimes problematic. It's not always consistent. It seemed fine there. Yes. So again, if you didn't hear me at the beginning, if you, like, I feel bad for people waiting for this on Switch, especially for playing it on the go. I really think, yeah, here, rotating the camera, it's having some issues. You should play this on PC or PS4 Pro. The game does not have these profound issues on there, so please, you know, it is still a good game. You should definitely try and play it on one of those systems if you can. Look at the sun. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's starting to chug here. I'm actually not sure about the audio. I don't think there's any different. There's more of the dithering problems. Yeah. You are really going to work on that pizza box, Tifa. Enjoy. Those are some hungry hogs. No, leave me alone! You evil hog. Oh, hi, Tifa. That was very sudden. Enjoy your orange fruit. No, the baby one's trolling me! I've never seen that happen. Yeah, unfortunately, from what I've heard, this isn't a simple patch to fix what's going on with this, unfortunately. I always wanted to see if I could make this jump, or if it's gonna black me out. Oh, you can, okay. Ah, thanks for resubscribing for 17 months. Nice. Hi, Tifa. Oh, no. Oops. That was me. That was not the game forcing me to do that. I messed up there. Sorry, I've been playing like Skyrim for a day and the controls are all different now. I heard a weird audio pop there. Hey, Tifa, will you do me a favor? I know you're sleepy. Could you move over here, though? You're blocking chat. I can't read it. Would you come over here? Yeah, good kitty. There you go. Very good kitty. Thank you. You want a kissy? Here. No? Okay. That's the microphone, yes. So coming up, there's another part where it was pretty consistent with an issue. Once we scale this thing. Hey, come on. Come on. Unfortunately, Skyrim has an embargo, so can't talk about Switch version just yet. I'll be a little bit later, be able to talk about that one. So here we go. Here's where I noticed more consistent performance stuff. Right, yeah. Walking in this area, first time. Yeah. You want me to run back? Sure. I can't backtrack through that thing though anymore. It's so funny how they did the bounce into a wall fall down thing. Here you go. I see a bunch of stats being thrown around in chat. Oh geez, what are you talking about? Which game is that? Dark Souls, oh no. Yeah, so this is just like a cutscene and it's having some issues. Like, cameras, they control where the camera's pointing at this point, so they don't have to load everything. I can like run up here, see like wide scale camera pan or rotating. Oof. Yeah, anything, yeah, just point out in chat if there's anything you want me to actually do or something, if I, like, pass it. Because I'm just playing, like, I mean, stupid term to use in this game, crit path. It's, so, you want to see that, but I gotta do the puzzle first. Oh, what the heck? Why did it let go? I don't know why that happened. Okay. That was random. Test out draw distance. Tell me specifically how you'd like me to do that. Like, I have some ideas, but if you had something in mind... This next zone's gonna be a pretty good spot to try it. Like the next area of this world, not right here. Oh, for people who don't know, you like drop down here. This is how you do this puzzle, for anyone who's ever wondered. The optional puzzle here. Game on your first playthrough, it's roughly a little over an hour per world. It's about like 6 to 7 hours, I would say, depending on your play skill, like your puzzle solving ability, I guess. Hey, check this out. What's this? You know what this is? Link's Awakening. Yeah, there's what's up? I don't think the puzzles really get that complex, to be honest. They're just nice, simple puzzles. I think the puzzles are just meant to be something that, like, they aren't meant to hold up the progress. It's not like Witness, where holy crap, like your progression really depends on like your thinking ability. I mean, obviously puzzles are restricting your progress here, but I think it's kind of like just a fun activity to do, and they come in nice enough like little spurts that it works. And they also keep evolving with the environments and the themes, which is pretty cool. I would say some of the shrine dungeons in Breath of the Wild had more complex puzzles than this, for sure. Someone's saying it's like Zelda. Did I forget to do it on the other side? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I like totally forgot. I'm sorry. I like did all the work and stuff, and I just like didn't do it. That's pretty good. I have a headache, so probably why my thinking isn't at optimum capability at the moment. Let's do this again. Like, actually, let's do this for the first time. Sorry. This puzzle right here was the one that stumped me the longest in this game. I didn't realize you can make a partial piece like that. I thought, oh, you can only do one whole thing. So I'm like, huh. I was like, what environmental thing am I missing here to make them align? So it took me about, I'll not lie, it took me about like 30 minutes to probably to figure this out. I was trying a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I only figured that out by accident, because usually when I can't solve a puzzle, I literally like do like a minimalist thing where I like retrace steps from the very beginning, doing like at every step trying to do everything possible with like the controller, like any option possible. And I was like spamming the camera movement around on this thing in the middle with that thing on there, because like this has to be important, has to be on here for a reason. And I started spamming it, it lined up, I was like, ooh, you could make a partial piece, okay. And now you can make a whole piece. So yeah, that was honestly the one part I was actually like, whoops. I was not very intelligent with that part. Trying to solve that puzzle first time. How big is the island? It's actually not terribly big. There was the starting zone we were in. We just came out of it. Then we went into here to solve this puzzle. We are now going into another large area. This large round area above me, which has two components. It has, it'll have two wings, essentially, with two major puzzles you need to solve. And then you go to the tower, and then the tower is the last part of this island. No, wait, did GameStop publish this? I thought... Wasn't the GameStop game the sea diving game or whatever? Like the 2D game? Yeah. They published this one? Are you sure? So one thing I will say is, because you can't see it right now, hopefully it'll be in the video because I got some handheld mode capture. The game pretty much runs the same in docked and handheld mode, at least. Handheld mode has slightly more profound performance issues in the spots, but otherwise it's largely the same. Here we go. So every single time at this part, the game just like doesn't have a good time. When the things start happening, you'll see. Yeah, game. Whoa, there we go. Not having a good time. Hey, at least this game doesn't have loot boxes, right? Oh. I saw that EA reduced the price of the loot boxes on Battlefield, and I could not agree with Jim Sterling more on the subject. The whole outdated anger approach, where basically you do something more outrageous, people get upset, and by lessening the impact by looking like you're doing something good, people forget about it, even though the net change is for the worse. Like, you should not stand, like, no one should be standing for any of this loot box crap in Battlefield, from what I hear. It should all be gone. Them just reducing the cost and time still sucks. You still got loot boxes at the core of your game. Holy crap. Like, I really like these sound wave puzzles. Wait, why did I not like look at it and it? Okay. I guess you have to leave it here until it makes. Okay. Thought I did that. Whatever. I guess for the most part, I'm just glad the games I really enjoy aren't like, you aren't a slave to loot boxes just yet. The worst is the amiibo crap in Nintendo's games, which, you know, is pretty bad in itself, but You don't need that crap at all. But it's still bad. I'm not defending it. If they bring loot boxes to 14, I am gonna like scream. I think the whole community will rage over that though. They make enough money selling. Like, I just don't get the concept. Like, I wasn't aware that the loot, or I was aware, but I really didn't like sit in at like how profound, not profound, but like Overwatch is loot boxes, but just for cosmetic skins. I don't understand why people deal with that. Like, I'm sorry, like maybe like I'm spoiled, but like at 14, you want a cosmetic thing and it's in the shop, you pay a one-time price, you get it. If I had to like do loot boxes to maybe get a mount or maybe get that glamour gear, screw that. Yeah, this part kind of dies right here. Yeah, the game, like, here's your draw distance too, Ebosho, you're asking. Look, yeah, the game does not like this part at all. It's too large of an environment for it to render out. I mean, I said there, game dying again here. You're saying as long as it involves real money, direct transaction, but like, that's how these companies are getting around it. They're using virtual currency to skirt the whole, it's not a direct buy, so it's not evil, it's not gambling. It is McShady. I'll say that much. You know what, Ebosho? I heard something of an explanation kind of like what you just suggested right there. Basically, I heard this game went for visual fidelity over performance. And because of that, anything that can't run it, it just dies on. So that's why you saw it on the lower model PS4. You're seeing it on Switch. Yet, like, PC and PS4 Pro still had some issues, but they weren't as bad, and they have since been like mostly rectified. Yeah, I mean, read between the lines there. Why would a game that isn't, I mean, it looks nice, but this isn't like Doom. This isn't like the visual fidelity of like a Doom or, you know, something like Uncharted 4. Like, you know, why would a game not run well when it's not really pushing the visual fidelity needle very hard? Oh yeah, you have to do it to this one, right? I have a key, right? It is right there, right? Y, X, A, B. What? Okay. Dark Lord, bingo. I don't know why that had to be that spot. It never was that, took that long to put that key in there before. Yes, we're nearing. So that was the West Wing puzzle. This is like the East Wing puzzle. Here you go. Ah, my head hurts. That's not a... Oof. This is an AI issue right here. There we go. That was not frame rate. That was the AI just not liking things. Sorry, one sec. So, I have a question for everyone who's done this part. How do you do this puzzle? Watch me do it first, and then tell me if this is how you did it. This is how I do it. So is that how you do it? That's how I've done it every time. I'm just making sure that's it. Because that seems like a kind of a tight check for that time to do that. So I was thinking maybe that wasn't the right way to do it. Anyway. Oh, here's some shadow stuff. I want to see. Wait, you're saying that's how you did it? Yeah. Are you trolling me? Like, same thing with this one. There's a... You can get a shortcut here if you do this, line this up just right, but it's really hard. Usually you gotta do this the normal way. Yeah, I messed up. I mean, you can keep trying it and stuff if you really want to be picky. Like, I'll do it, you try it one more time. Like, for some reason, he does it harder here. Like, his toss is way harder here. So I'm just like, yo, why? I think they did it on purpose. They're like, oops, someone might do it this way. Almost! We'll just do it the normal way. Don't worry. But yeah, basically if you can throw it over to this side. Oh no! No, 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 no! No! I made a mistake. Basically, if you throw it over to that side right there, if you made that throw that I messed up at the beginning, you literally just take the middle one from here, put it here, skipping that first part right there. Whoa there, Wilbur! What the heck? Let me just do this. I made a key! I took the key. I ate the key. Alright, so that's the last key. Go back and we can open the way to the central tower. I'm gonna have to turn on the brightness to max, 'cause it's super hard. Super hard to tell what's going on. Yeah, this is a part where like the shadows went haywire in most of my playthroughs. It's like, what is going on with the shadows in this game? Like when I do this in a sec. Like watch the side. I don't know if I'll do it this time, but... Oh, it's a different time of day, so I guess I took too long. Yeah, I'm not like looking at images and stuff. For those of you who still have yet to play it, I'm not saying jack about the story. That is like probably that is a great part of this game. So yeah, go play it. Here we go. This is where. Okay, good. It didn't last very long there. Yeah, good. When you get your chance to play it on a PS4 Pro or PC. So, I don't know how it runs on Xbox One X. I don't have one. It didn't run well on Xbox One, though, so... just like it didn't run very well on base PS4. EZA did get one, but it's currently being used by somebody. So I'm curious if anyone has Xbox One X who's getting this, how it runs. I'm assuming it should run well on Xbox One X. If it runs pretty decent, like, I thought it ran well on PS4 Pro. So that's the size of the island, by the way. The very far distance in front of me, that's where you started, like in that, there's like a valley down there. You came up, you did a puzzle in where those trees in the middle are. There's structure there. Then you came to the big round thing in the middle. Then on the right side, you see the orb tower that you did. The west side, or left side, that's not west. Because the sun sets in the west, so that's east. At least I hope that's how it works in this world. And then you did that puzzle over there, which we just did, and then we came across this giant bridge. So now it's time for the day-night puzzle. I'll do one full circle of this so you can see how this looks. Because I already passed the solution spot, so let's keep going. And there's a second one right there. Just want you to see how it looks. Here comes a third solution spot. Stop there. Let there be light! And this is the last bridge to cross to get inside the tower. Can you fall down right here and live? It looks like there's a staircase that comes over here. Holy crap. I didn't do this before. This is not the way to go. Is there a secret down here maybe? Ooh. Secrets. Can you die? This is what happens. This goes to black, and then you reappear. Oh! What was that? Oh, my ears. That was terrible. Sorry, that wasn't me. That was the game. If you hear that on your end. I never experienced that. Unless that thing earlier in my playthrough was one as well. Oh dear. Oh dear, game coming back to life. Okay, there you go. Wake me up! Wake me up inside! It'll probably take you about 6-ish hours to finish this game. I did not play Night in the Woods, no. I think this is the spot where the weird lighting glitch happens too. This is kind of cool to see if it does it again. Like around this corner, the room lights are gonna go weird. Get ready for it. This is gonna be... I'll try and make it look as right. Yeah! And then it dies! Does that every single time like clockwork. I always wondered if there's a faster shortcut to get to this. I always go a different way. I didn't... I let go. Was that the lockout thing? Sorry, when I first played this game, there were parts where it locked me out of the controls, where I couldn't control anymore. Like, I would stop. I know he does that gentle stop, but, like, he was still walking there. He wasn't even trying to come to a stop. But I never experienced it again. I don't know if it was, like, popping up there momentarily again. Because in the first time I tried to play this version, there were parts where I was like straight up walking off bridges. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, well, I would like let go of the controller, and for like at least a good second or two, my character would keep moving without even trying to stop like their inertia. Here we go. Here's another problem part. Yeah. Be sure to shout at all the torches if you're playing this. How is story presented? Visually. Through images. Like this part right here, actually. The sides of the walkway. There are color images that they'll either be dull and then come to full color as you approach them. We'll see if I have enough time to get to one. I'm trying, like, one of them you have to see because it's part of, like, the next world's mechanic, so they're trying to explain it to you. But there's, like, no spoken dialogue or written dialogue. It's all visual, like this stuff. Like, who is this shadow figure in this red, you know, cloak? Like, what's going on? Like, why am I following this person? So like this lights up, and it's like, oh look, there's the fox. The fox is like running through stuff. Why is this image of the fox here? Why is the fox that was guiding me so important? Like, why is the fox my companion? Who just showed up after I solved the puzzle. But yeah, like, if you intend on playing this, like, don't read anything about story stuff. I'll give this is the largest hint to the story I'll give you, for like why you really need to just like play and don't ask. These levels have titles. They're chapters. They have titles. You do not get to know them till later, because knowing the titles of these chapters is a major spoiler. So don't look up the title. Well, what? I'm holding forward. Okay, what? Okay. This is like I'm walking across sand right now. You'll see in a second the light. It's just sand. There was nothing that should have been stopping me there. And I just came from like a flat surface room to sand. What? All right. Oh, can I skip this? I paused right there. Dang, I actually kind of want to skip. You know what? I had control. I can do that, so you can't see it. Haha. No, I'm kidding. You can see this part. This is enough. This is the story. Then this is what we'll crunch to. Right after this part. Thanks for subscribing to Bladed Tech Show. And then this is, yeah, this is where we'll wrap up. There you go. There's your little quick glimpse into the Switch version of Rime. Saw it in action. I was streaming at 720-60, so I was trying to stream at 60 frames. But that is how the game runs, as you saw. Yeah, an actual like short video should be coming out shortly that puts all this condensed. If you want to like watch that, or you know that's something you want to show people, like, oh, what do Easy Allies think about it? There, that'll be better. But since I wasn't ready, figured just do the stream so you could see it before the game goes on sale later, so you can make a more informed decision. Obviously, you know, go with what you believe is best, but my recommendation for someone who's played the PS4 Pro and this Switch version now, you should be playing it on PS4 Pro or PC if you have a good enough PC. If you have the means to play it on one of those systems, please try to, because the performance issues aren't nearly as bad as that. They're like a minor hiccup every now and then. And the actual like core game itself is like something I think is worth playing. So there you go. We'll stop here at this ominous scene. And that's where I'll leave you all. Thanks for watching.